The head of the United States Air Force, USAF, General David L. Goldfein came visiting India last month, a trip that was headlined by his flight in the indigenous Tejas Light Combat Aircraft, LCA. With photographs of his flight all over the place, the ride certainly flew a distance to foster warmth in the military relations between the two countries. But an LCA ride might have turned into something else entirely, had the original request for a demonstration flight been acceded by the Indian Air Force. The Americans had asked for a flight in an Indian Air Force fighter, specifically, the Sukhoi-30 MKI. The IAF demurred, saying the Russians would object, and cited the example of the visiting Defense Minister of Singapore, Eng Hen, who had flown backseat in the Tejas LCA last November, to persuade Americans of the prospect of a similar experience. As it happens, it turned out well as a public relations exercise, even though U.S. officials might have originally hoped for something else entirely. Goldfein flew combat missions during the Gulf War, and later deployed to the Vichansa Combined Air Operations Center for Operation Deliberate Force. As commander of the 555th Fighter Squadron, also known as the Triple Nickel, he led his squadron flying an F-16 fighter in Operation Allied Force. During that operation, on May 2, 1999, Goldfein's F-16 was shot down over western Serbia by a S-125 surface-to-air missile fired by the 3rd Battery of the 250th Air Defense Missile Brigade of the Yugoslav Air Force. Goldfein successfully ejected, and was subsequently rescued by NATO helicopters.